rational.
Is that your
believing in a
position?
personal creator.
Listen, dude,
No.
why is it that every
No.
atheist that I talk to becomes an argumentative turd within a couple of minutes? By the way, are you a Christian?
No, I'm an atheist.
Why?
Well, I could just take like I'm mostly just skeptical.
No. Listen to me.
In general.
Listen to me. Who's speaking right now?
That's Lavabeard.
Okay, because sometimes you're not lighting up. When I ask a question, I'm looking for a straightforward answer. I'm not looking for a biography. Answer. Okay, good. No, so how is it that there is no God?
Well, how is it there is no God? I would say it just isn't, right? Because it's like, how is there not anything?
That's why you're an atheist?
Because of like general skepticism towards just any particular thing, unless I'm swayed, I don't affirm anything.
Okay. So unless you have a rational justification to believe that what is absolute and ultimate, the source of all possibility and impossibility, is a personal ultimate creator, then you will refuse to believe in it?
Yeah, if I could be swayed to believe in that, I would believe in it,
good.
Yeah.
So then you believe, then by default, then you believe what is ultimate and absolute, that is the source of all possibility, is impersonal then?
Yeah. I mean, I would say that.
Okay, and so what rational justification got you to accept that?
I don't really think it was a rational justification. I
well, wait a minute.
Rationality is kind of overvalued in that regard.
So now you're just spewing double talk at me. Okay, you told me that unless you had a rational justification for God as the ultimate,
you said
absolute.
Rational justification.
Yeah, I know I did. Did you object to that?
Right.
Did you object to that?
If
good, then you were using it. Please do not overtalk me. Okay, now you told me that you don't believe in God because you have to have a reason. You have to have a rational justification. Is that your position?
No, you asked me if I had a rational.
Is that your position? Listen, dude. No. Why is it that every fucking atheist that I talk to becomes an argumentative turd within a couple of minutes? Now, excuse my French, but are you a grown up? Are you a grown up? Are you a grown up?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah.
30. How old are you? Okay, good. I'm almost 60. Now start acting your age. Okay? Stop talking to me like you're some snot-nosed 15-year-old. If you're a 30-year-old man, then act like it. Now, do you require a rational justification in order to believe in God, the creator-creature distinction?
No.
Why don't you believe in God then?
Because I don't feel like it.
What does that mean?
Right.
That sounds like what a 13-year-old would tell me.
No, not necessarily. I think that a 13-year-old would try to make up a reason when they don't really have one.
Yeah, dude, you are failing miserably. Now, you're an atheist.
I'm failing at what, though?
I'd like to know.
I'm failing at what?
I'd like to know why you believe there's no God.
I told you.
Well, he's already said it's arbitrary. Okay. He's already said he doesn't have a reason.
Please don't overtalk him. So your atheism is arbitrary.
No, he was right though. Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, you how did you pick one or the other? Did you flip a coin?
But one or the other being atheism or what other?
Atheism or theism?
But I mean, there are other options, right?
No, there isn't.
What about pantheism? Does that fall under the umbrella of theism?
It could, but it would be incoherent. Okay, but that's not what we're discussing right now. Okay, either you are a theist or you are not. Now, I'm asking you, Why did you pick one over the other? Was it totally just arbitrary without reason? Oh, that's a hard question.
No, it is a hard question. No, it's a hard question, right? Because
so you've come to the conclusion, you've answered the single most important question of all human existence throughout the totality of human history. You've come to the answer that there is no God. Okay, and you did it arbitrarily?
Yeah, I think all my judgments are like that, though.
Then what? Then all your judgments? Well, either you're lying or you're greatly deluded. You don't live that way as a 30-year-old man.
No, but I pretend that I have like.
No, you're not arbitrary. You know what? No, listen to me. You're not arbitrary in your regular life. In fact, what did you eat today?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was hungry.
Oh, well, then that's not arbitrary then. Okay. Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it just kind of was forced into it, right? Because we have to.
Somebody put a gun to your head?
Yeah, basically. I mean, the whole society.
Oh, so then it's not arbitrary then.
What? Am I getting a job because it's like for a reason?
So you got a job so you got a job out of pragmatic considerations.
Well, that all rests on if I thought about it consciously in that way.
Dude, I'm going to ask you a question right now. Do you smoke pot?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think I asked the question?
Because I kind of have that demeanor.
Yeah, because you're a 30-year-old pothead who has the reasoning capacity of a stone 16-year-old. That's why I asked the question. I didn't ask the question arbitrarily or out of the blue. Do you know? Listen to me. Don't overtalk me.
Don't overtalk me.
Don't overtalk me. So you see, this is what you want to do. You want to overtalk. Then when I tell you not to overtalk me, then you're being okay. You know what? You're done. Okay.
Why are you such a dick?
We have a 30-year-old pothead. Something that he should have given up a long time ago. Do you know? Would anyone like to take a guess? Why did all of a sudden, out of the blue, did I ask him if he smoked pot? Does anybody want to see if they can guess why I asked that question?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah, I won't.
Why did I ask the question?
Because he was rolling and he was like judging all the points.
Because he was rambling incoherently. So I have to ask myself, he's a grown 30-year-old man. You know, when people are under the influence, okay, you're never able to judge the level of your impairment. You may be aware that you're impaired, okay, but you cannot actually judge your level of impairment. And when people are mentally impaired, even temporarily, and they cannot accurately judge their impairment, there are times when they think that they're making sense when they're not making any sense at all. So I had to conclude that either this guy is some mental case or he's either intoxicated or a pothead.
Kind of a dick move right there.
I don't understand what that's in reference to. Do you want to explain yourself? Skeptical, I want to explain yourself?
Can I ask why you were so aggressive to him?
Were you listening to the whole conversation?
Yeah, I was, but you came across very aggressive. Why weren't you a little bit more like...
No, I became increasingly aggressive and assertive when he continued to interrupt and overtalk me and when he was rambling incoherently.
I thought he was talking pretty coherently, and then you started to...
Are you sucking on a bong right now yourself?
I mean, was that really necessary to bring up?
No, are you a pothead too?
No, I'm not.
Good. Then what explain? Do not overtalk me. Now, what explains your mental confusion? Good. Bye-bye. This is like some cop arresting Ted Bundy, and the cop has to use physical force when Ted Bundy is resisting arrest when they caught him raping and attempting to strangle a woman, and the bystander says, "Why were you being so rough with him? That's police brutality. Why would you do that?" And what does Darth Dawkins say every day? Where do they grow these people? Where?